Pussy! What wonders await me today?
Hey guys, so I just got back from Meps. I think a week ago from tomorrow. So yeah, I made a video about 10 minutes ago, um, and it ended up being 40 minutes long. So I'm gonna I'm making this one, and hopefully it'll be under 20 minutes. Um, it was really like in depth and it tells you everything about like where you walk and everything, but nobody cares about that. Um, so I guess start off the beginning. So Wednesday, I got to Boston at 5:30 a.m. I just chilled around Boston for 6 hours or so. Um, at 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 1:30, I got to the Meps station and I took my ass back. Uh, it's pretty simple. You walk in, you go to the desk, the guy takes your form and your ID and social security card. Um, and you sit in the waiting room like half an hour for the instructor to arrive and take the test. And it's a lot. While you're taking the test, it seems really hard, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I definitely like fuck this test. But yeah, I got an 80, so it's not that bad. You'll get a higher score than you think. Um, the Air Force has to take a 2 extra tests, a computer programming test or something like that. You have to know like what an IP address is and um, like what a DOC, anything that ends in .doc, what would be used for that, and it would be Microsoft Word. Yeah, it's simple computer stuff like that. Then they have a personality test, and it asks you these stupid ass questions, and it's like 150 questions. It's just like you have to answer two. They only give you two choices, and you have to answer one of them, even if it's not true. So it'd be like, would you rather, or I'm trying to think what the question was. Fuck. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Um, I just had to help my mom with something. Um, so where did I leave off? Oh yeah, the personality test. So it asks you like 2 questions. You have to answer one of the two, even if it's not true. So it could be like, you were a bully in school, or you were a hard partier. And I'm neither, so I had to select one of the two. So it's stupid like that. Yeah, you do those 3 tests. You go to the guy's desk. He gives you your score, and if you are leaving for the day, you get to leave. If not, if you're staying for the hotel, the guy walks you over, shows you how to walk, where to go to the hotel, and you go to this special room with this Meps guy in it. And he gives you your ticket, and you get to sign this contract saying that you won't destroy the room. And everybody got a roommate there, but my recruiter said when he went, he didn't have a roommate. So, yeah. Stay at the hotel. You get a free dinner voucher, and it's for a pub. But you get like a special Meps menu, which is like, you get like mac and cheese, hamburger, or like I don't know, like a hot dog. It's lame, but you don't have to pay for it, so I'm not gonna complain. yeah, eat dinner. You can leave and go walk around Boston. As long as you sign in at the Meps room and then sign out. When you have to be back by 10 o'clock. My roommate wanted to play on his Nintendo, so we just stayed in the room the whole night. See, then you wake up at 4:30. I recommend showering the night before because it's not really enough time to take a shower and get down to the breakfast by 5 o'clock. So 2 people have to shower, and you gotta get ready in 30 minutes. Stupid. Just do it the night before. Yeah, after that, so 4:30, I don't know, I just got up, got dressed, and went to breakfast. And then, I don't know, it's like one of those buffet breakfasts, but you only can go up once. So I don't know why they call it a buffet. The guy's an asshole there. He works at a hotel, and he thinks that he has this great job, and really he runs the buffet table. So really, he's probably making $15,000 a year, and thinks because he's dressed in a suit that he's all cool and shit. Really, yeah. So don't listen to that guy. He's a fucktard. So you line up, double file up doors, walk out, walk over to Meps, walk in. Oh, I'm doing good on time. This is gonna be a quick one. You're gonna walk over to the Meps, walk in. You're gonna go through security. There's like 150 kids there, so you all have to be jam-packed in the lobby. They'll like do that wand thing. It's just like going through the airport. You do the wand thing, and you gotta put all your stuff through the X-ray machine. Then you trying to think. First day you get there is different because when you go there for the first time for the ASVAB, you do all that stuff and they give you a name tag, and the guy at the desk has to verify the name tag is for you. For the Meps day, you don't need a name tag. Get on the elevator, go to the 4th floor, walk out, and you go straight ahead into the I don't know, it's like a lounge, and they have the main desk there, same place you were yesterday. You just gotta check in with them. They'll say go see your liaison. You go see for whatever branch you're going to, see your liaison. They'll give you a different sticker. Yeah, they'll give you a different sticker, and then you go back in the waiting room, and they'll tell you which group you're in, because they'll group you. I think there was out of like the 150 of us, they split us into a group of like 4 groups. So they'll put you in a group, and different groups will go to different stations first. I went to the hearing and vision first. The vision, it's not bad. I got 20/20 or whatever. I passed. Some of the lines are really hard to read though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. As long as you pass. There's no advice I can give you on taking a vision test. The hearing test, that's weird. They lock you in this little room, and it's just like you're in an airplane cockpit. They like lock you in with this other kid. You're sitting on a bench. They put this weird headset on, and you get a clicker. And every time you hear the beep in your headset, you hit the clicker. So yeah, so you take the hearing test. Hit the clicker every time you hear it. Oh. Then you go into a classroom and you'll wait. I waited 2 hours for the commanding officer to come in, and he was in the Coast Guard. Just gives you a briefing. Tells you what they expect of you at Meps and stuff. He'll leave. That's like 10 minutes, not a big deal. Another guy will come in, and he'll work on you with your paperwork. And it's not a big deal. You just tells you which papers to pull out, fill them out. As long as you pay attention, it's not a big deal. Who's kind of asshole, like an asshole there, kid. He was yelling at a kid. The kid said yeah instead of yes, sir. So he's like, I find that disrespectful. And there's a couple things I find disrespectful. Yes? No, not yes. Yeah. Okay. And like some other bullshit. It was not. I've served overseas for 4 years. What have you done with your life? He's like, yeah, nothing. So yeah, he was just like, yeah, nothing. So shut the fuck up. Yeah, he was kind of asshole. Then yeah, you finish your paperwork. You take a breathalyzer test in the room. Then, if you have to use the bathroom, you can go take the piss test. And I don't know. Just go sit down. You get a group of 5. You get to take a little cup, go pee in it. The guy wasn't really looking at your dick, so you just use the bathroom like you normally would. He really didn't care. Oh yeah, by the way, I had like a flash pass or something because I was the only person in the Air Force there. So they gave me this lanyard and it had a thing called like quick pass. So I got to skip all the lines. So I finished Meps at like 11:30 in the morning. So yeah, if you can get that, try to get, because you get out fucking early. Trying to think. Yeah, you do the piss test. You test for the temperature and the pH and stuff. And you gotta sign the form that it's sealed and everything. Then you're gonna go and get your blood taken. I don't know. I've never had blood taken, and it wasn't a big deal. So do that. Then you get your wellness dressed and your height weight measurement. Get out of that room. You do your blood pressure test, and mine was really high because apparently people with the quick pass, since they're running around the whole time, we pretty much run from station to station because there's no wait for us. So I had high blood pressure when I took the test, so he just checked me off as a fail for then. But as soon as you go right in the doctor's office after that, and she took it again and I passed. So so yeah, she does like motor skills movements with you, make sure you can like fully extend your arms and stuff like that. You do the duck walk. If you don't know what that is, look it up, because I'm not gonna. What else? It checks you for scars and stuff. I have a scar right on my wrist. Yeah, you can't see it, but they like question you about it. They just don't want you cutting yourself. So yeah, she checks you out. Do you have any birthmarks or anything? Don't hide that. They won't fail you because you have a birthmark. I didn't know I had one until I got there, because it was like hidden, whatever. She's like, oh, you didn't tell me about this. Yeah. I was like, I didn't even know I had it. She's like, oh, well, when you get this, they just justify you. You died. Simple enough. What else? So yeah, she passes you. You go hand all your paperwork into a desk near the doctor's office. She faxes it through to some government thing. Once they receive it, you have completed the medical part of Meps. And you go, I'm gonna skip because I had some trouble there. that I like go back and just forgot. I'm gonna skip that. So next you go to do talk to your liaison. Air Force has a bar they have to lift, and it's like you just have to lift like a certain amount of weight over your head. It's not that bad. You don't. I was nowhere near like the max. Well, he didn't tell me what I lifted, so I had no idea. I had a feeling that whatever one he had me on, I think I lifted 3, and then on the 4th one I couldn't lift it. So I don't know how much that was though. So yeah, he goes through a bunch of contracts that you have to sign. Gives you your job list. You tell him what you're interested in, they'll kind of highlight those things. And then you're done with phase 1, I believe. Trying to think. Yeah, so then you go tell the desk or something. Actually, no. That's not phase 1. Phase 1 is as soon as you're done with your liaison, you go to the main desk again. You say, I'm ready to be contracted and front loaded. I have no idea what that means, but I was told to say it. It's like, alright, go down the office, ring a doorbell, and wait till the lady lets you in. So go in there, pretty much you do like healthcare stuff and life insurance. Tell them who you're gonna give the money to if you die. Yeah, and then she takes your fingerprints, all your fingerprints, and not just the edge of your fingerprints. She does it from all the way from the side, all the way to the other side. I don't know why, but that's what they do. She takes all weird combinations too. It's like these 2 fingers, these 2 fingers, these 4 fingers like that, 2 thumbs, I don't know. They have different variations. You do that, go back to the desk, say you've completed phase 1. And then he's like, alright, you're ready for phase 2. And I don't really remember what you do on phase 2. I'm pretty sure you sign your... No, you don't sign your final contract. You sign something else, I think. Then you go back to the desk. He's like, alright, I just did phase 2. He's like, alright, you ready to be sworn in? Go sit over at the benches with everyone else. Have lunch and a soda. And you sit there. We were watching The Hobbit. So sit there for like another hour and a half. A group of 6 guys, and you go all into the swearing room. I'm going to teach you how to stand at position of attention and then parade dress, and how to address the commanding officer. What else? Yeah, so he asks you a couple questions. He asks you why you joined the Air Force, when you're shipping out basic, stuff like that, where you're from. Yeah, so you ask questions like that. And then the Air Force, Marines, Army, and Navy all get sworn in one group. And then National Guard gets sworn in another group. And that's based on state, because you're not into the, but you're swearing into the government and your state that you're serving. So they'd be swearing into Massachusetts and the government. So yeah, the 4 group of Marines, Army, Air Force, and Navy, we all swore in. You say your name and then all that rest of the stuff. And then the National Guard swears into both the government and to their state, which would be Massachusetts. Do that, you go into the room behind it, and you sign your final contract. You don't actually sign it. They use your fingerprint to verify it. And that's how you sign stuff, biometric signing. I thought it was pretty cool, because I can't sign my name. I'm terrible. Yeah. Sign your contract. You go to liaison that you're all set. He'll shake your hand, congratulate you, and say, see you when you ship for basic training. And you go to the front desk, give him your name tag. When you get a ride or I was taking the bus, so I just got to leave as soon as I was done. I didn't have to wait for my recruiter or anything. Yeah, it's not that bad. The Boston one is bad. Pretty nice. The only guy I didn't really... There was a couple. The guy who did the piss test was a weirdo. He would kind of just stare you down weird. But no, not while you're taking the piss test. But when you like ask him a question, he'd look at you for like 10 seconds before he answered you. I thought that was weird. Yeah, so after that you finish Meps, go home or whatever. Next couple days, you have 3 days to put your job in with. You have 10 jobs. You get to choose 10 jobs in one main category. And this is for the Air Force. I don't know if this applies to the other branches. Yeah, you put all your all the jobs you want in. You sign a depth contract if you're doing delayed entry program. And he gives you a brief on the depth. He gives you some cool stuff. Oh, I have this. I got this stuff. It tells you like Airman's Creed and everything. You have to memorize that. The chief goes from Barack Obama all the way down to your weapon serial number. Then you gotta learn all the ranks and insignias, like that, all the way up to all the way up to general. So, yep, that's it. I have to work out a lot because I have to get my 1.5 miles down. I enjoyed it. I thought it was because I got getting home from my house for what else? I got a pretty cool backpack and this shirt, which is pretty cool. It was like Air Force on the back, whatever. So yeah, I think that's it. I have no idea how long this is because I took like clips and whatever. So that's it. Any questions, ask me, even though I won't see them because for some reason it says all my comments are disabled or something like that, and I didn't touch anything, so I'm thinking it's YouTube. So I don't know, maybe it'll be in my messages. Yeah, subscribe, like the video, even though you won't, because nobody watches these videos, and I know that. I have like 12 videos. I'm more or less making this for me, so when I get out, I kind of see what I went through, whatever. See like how I changed. So I'm gonna keep doing these until I get, I don't know, out of the Air Force probably. I might even do them when I'm deployed, just to, I don't know. I think it'd be cool. I don't know, when I'm 60 years old, you look back and you're like, oh, look at that. A video of what I did when I was at Meps or whatever. So more or less doing this for me, even though I kind of trying to help the very few of you out there who are watching. So if I get a lot more viewers though, I'll do more like viewer based stuff. More or less this is for me. So alright, that's it. See you later.
Yeah.